Dude, Dalton, so I was talking to MP today, and he had some fun facts about gladiators.
What did he say?
And I am dying for you to know, because my exact words were, this is going to crush Dalton's soul about all things gladiators.
I wonder if it's something I already know.
Okay, let me ask you then. What kind of weapons did gladiators use?
Like wooden swords and stuff?
Wooden swords?
So they didn't actually use like normal swords to kill each other.
How did they
I
kill
don't think
each other?
so. I think that's the point, is it takes a lot to kill somebody.
So, okay. What was the death rate amongst all gladiator battles?
I don't think it was very high.
Give me a number.
How the fuck would I know?
Just guess. If you say it's not very high, how high is it?
Like 25?
25%?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Okay, for sure. And if the king were to go...
Emperor.
Emperor were to put a finger up in the air, how often did he actually point it down?
I'm guessing not so often.
Not so often?
If you were looking at me like that.
So, as of today, good old Coach MP at the gym.
Oh, shouty touty MP.
Shouty touty
Love
MP.
you, brother.
You'll never hear this, but shouty touty.
Love you, big guy. I'll make sure he watches this.
Okay, all right. Love you, MP, more than you know. So, it turns out that the death rate of gladiators was only 10%.
Oh.
They were only given, 1 foot sword, wooden sword, that was dull, so you couldn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
And a net, so you could so you were able to trap them, but you weren't able to kill them. And then this part, like in the Gladiator film, didn't actually exist.
Oh, really?
The emperor would hold up their finger, and then that would stop the fight.
Oh, like that's enough.
Like you're done. And it was basically MMA, but back in the day.
I was gonna say it just sounds like UFC.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. And so it's crazy because like anytime you hear about gladiators, it's like these fucking like heathens and lowlives that just like you had to kill your way out. And most of them, like, it was like a rehabilitation center for them. Yeah.
What? That's actually insane.
Yeah, because
for criminals and stuff.
Yeah, you had to serve your time and provide entertainment, and then you're out.
As long as you survive. But I mean, they would also have ones where you fight.
Did they? I don't. He didn't
lions and shit.
Yeah.
And that's, you can't just.
Oh, you talking about like the hip ball game?
Hip ball game. What is that?
That's not in.
That's a real thing.
What is it?
That's not in
Can
Rome,
we play?
though.
Let's play tomorrow. What?
Hip ball? It doesn't look like.
So you have
a lot
two
of fun.
hoops that come out of a
Looks
wall
painful.
on either side, and they're about 10 feet up in the air. No, they can't be 10 feet up. That's too high.
Do you also dribble this ball?
Unless the ball is like really like rubbery, but it was like old and.
I mean, what I saw, it wasn't. But
Yeah,
that's from.
It's based on a real thing.
I know it's from the Aztecs, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a game from the Aztecs, not Rome.
Because back in the day, did rubber exist or was it just leather? I feel like it was just leather balls.
I don't think they'd formulated the way to create rubber.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, but no, he was telling me all that today. He I guess watched some special on gladiators, and I was like, oh dang, Dalton, this is gonna ruin Dalton's day.
No, luckily I knew majority of that, except for the rehabilitation part. That's pretty crazy.
What about the one where they use them for archery practice?
I've never heard that.
Yeah,
and
it's
based
also in the Mayans and the Aztecs, and they take the prisoners.
Again, we're in Rome, David. You gotta
Yeah,
tell us where you're going.
Hey,
they take the archery.
wrong part of the Mayans or something else.
Okay, how many times were prisoners actually fed to, or Christians fed to the lions?
I'm assuming since they won, not that much.
Christians?
Yeah,
Wait,
because you didn't worship the emperor as God.
Oh, I have no idea. That's too specific.
I have no idea. I didn't read that part of the Bible.
I don't know. I didn't read that
I don't
part
think
of
that's in the Bible.
It's not, but I'm a fortune teller, and I hear a song that's playing.
What does this have to do with the Roman Empire?
It has nothing to do with the Roman Empire. I just want to eat these goddamn chips. So, David, roll that intro. I'm Drumm.
I'm Drummer.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Week 89.
Week 89, guys. That's 8 plus 8, 16 times 2 is 38, 36, 30.
16 times 2 is 32.
Hold on. Go again.
So 16 times 2 is 32.
32 plus 10, 42 plus 20, 62 plus 20 more, 82 plus 5, 87 plus 2, 89. Week 89. What's up, motherfuckers?
And as always, we're your hosts. I'm Drumm.
And I'm Drummer.
And this is a podcast about brotherhood and the 3 S's: supernatural,
storytelling,
and self-improvement. Before we dive into anything else, hey, we did it without the fucking thing.
I was just about to say.
Oh, yeah. Achievements. We got to give a shouty-touty here.
And this is important because we're a little hungry.
So we had our fast food debate a couple of weeks ago, and our producer, D-Rod Likes to Party, a.k.a. Cheese Man, a.k.a.
podcast.
Dictionary with Dave, said that Wendy's was in, the top 2? Top 1? Where did you end up rating Wendy's?
I ended up putting it in A.
In A, which is a high rating.
Hey.
And
yeah, it is.
And so, shouty-touty to David's sister, Natalie Rodriguez, for going to the store and seeing this can of Pringles that are flavored like Wendy's spicy chicken sandwiches.
Oh, it has 2
Yes,
Which are delicious.
Which are great. I actually enjoy those
Which
very
they
much.
are.
So she sees this
good.
in the store.
Yeah.
She sends a Snapchat to me, David, and Dalton.
Me too.
And all of us apparently say the same thing, which is, did you buy them? And she hadn't thought about buying them, and we were just like, well, I need to know if it tastes like a spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
from
she
Wendy's.
sent us all a picture, and then we all told her to buy it, and she's like, oh, I didn't buy it.
Okay, here's a question. How many Pringles do you eat at one time?
At least 20.
That's not true. How many Pringles do you eat at one time? Like 3?
At least 20.
2 or 3.
Yeah, I say like 3 or 4.
You grab 5 at a time. You don't just eat one. No one eats just one Pringle.
Yeah,
you grab 5 and eat it.
Okay, then why did you say 20?
Because it's 5 at a time. If I'm eating 4 of them at a time, that's 20, dog. 5, that's 10. 5, 15.
Oh, not one,
5,
not
20.
one sitting. I mean, one like mouthful.
That's a weird question to ask. Why would you ask about the mouthful?
Why would I
now?
ask you how much you eat at one entire sitting?
Because I ate like
some
3
people
Doritos.
eat all of them, and
Yeah.
some people just eat like 4 or 5, and then they're done in one sitting.
I have a specific number.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. I just want to eat these. So we are going to do a live taste test.
Can you wait for me?
For what? Of
I don't
course.
want you to eat it before I do.
Well, no. David needs to go get his first.
So give me like a TikTok intro so I can use that and then cut to us eating it
Okay. Before or after you grab your handful?
right now.
Well,
Just something so we can do it, and then you can be
Yeah,
like, so we're gonna do this.
Well,
and
just
then-
just come get your Pringles real quick, and then I'll do it. I feel like I misunderstood what you were saying right there. Please take all this out of the podcast.
Only one? You only grab one, David. You only grab one Pringle.
stack.
One stack, baby.
Is that more than one in there?
How big is your stack?
Usually 5. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. I misunderstood.
You think this? You think that is one Pringle?
That is enough. That is a good amount to put in your mouth. That's perfect. That's
We're
prime.
doing one bite.
That's prime.
We're
yeah.
not going like a couple at a time to let
Now-
the flavor sit over.
Well, I'm gonna get
period of
one this
time.
time. I'm gonna get one just to get the flavor. You know, dog.
Dalton, have you ever wondered what a sandwich or
my God, I just
burger
wanna try it.
would taste like in chip form?
No. Wait. Yes.
Then do
Yes,
I
I
have
have.
the thing for you.
What is it?
Pringles, Wendy's, spicy chicken sandwiches.
Wow.
Let's do a live taste
Let's
test.
do it.
Take your stack.
All right.
How many did you grab?
1.
Dalton, we just talked about this. Take more.
All right.
What savage takes one Pringle and enjoys it?
Well, I was gonna try. I was flavor testing. This isn't for pleasure. This is for
right,
the
here-
audience. This is for the people.
Here we go. ASMR.
That's hot. That tastes like chicken.
Yep. Yo, this is weird.
What the hell do you put in a chip to make it taste like chicken? Get that nice chippy sound.
Now,
Okay, give me your like taste experiences right now.
So
Like, tell me what you're tasting right now.
the first thing you taste is the kick, like the Cajun spice or whatever they put on it. But then after, like
you get slapped with spices. You get slapped
like
in
straight
the
up
face with
straight out
heat.
the gate.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
yeah.
punch square in the nose, ripping your nose ring out, spice.
Oh man, yeah, I felt it. It was a pool.
Yeah.
You know?
And but then
you get a little undertone.
There's an undertone of chicken.
Undertone of chicken.
A little chicky.
The chicken grows on you though. It starts out with just a little
It
flavor.
starts very subtle.
And then it builds up. So then the spice meets with the chicken eventually. But I don't really get any like, lettuce, tomato, mayo, or bread. It's just hot chicken. And I was really hoping for the full flavor test. I was expecting the spicy chicken sandwich if they put it there. So it's kind of false advertising to me. I want to have the tomato, and I want to have the lettuce.
I don't know if this actually tastes like nothing about this is specifically Wendy's.
Yeah, there's nothing. I'm not getting Wendy's from this at all.
It's the spiciness that they use for Wendy's sandwiches.
Can you?
It's
I don't want to hear.
It's not the spicy chicken. It's not the McDonald's hot and spicy McChicken. It's the spices that they use for Wendy's spicy chicken.
How many of those could you actually eat?
I think the way we should have done this is we had these chips, and then you guys also have a Wendy's spicy chicken to take a bite of versus another
now that's a prime idea
sandwich. Mm-hmm. That way you can like take a chip, take a bite of like the McDonald's hot and spicy chicken, and be like, yeah, that's different. That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try that tomorrow.
We'll film a TikTok. Yep.
Oh, actually, I gotta go into work tomorrow.
When are you be back?
I won't.
At all? You're
12,
never coming home?
I have to go.
We just fucking get it for dinner.
Why'd you cuss at me?
So, any other
Natalie, I am honored.
Keep tasting, you take more. See if it like changes as you eat more of them.
I did. It didn't.
I had 5.
Tastes the same. Just tastes like spicy potato chips.
Yeah, I give it a 2 out of 10.
A solid 5. I like if it was
I wouldn't
there.
eat any more than what I just
You don't
had.
think so? I would smash the whole thing.
No. I do like using these cans though. I do like the cans.
For what?
Just you could put like I don't know, like coins in them and stuff.
You know what? You did always do that. Okay, what's your favorite Pringle flavor? I'll go first. Pizza.
This one.
This one?
This one is not your favorite.
There's no way.
You're trash.
Pizza or barbecue? Those are
wings.
Those are our options. And if you say anything else,
hot
you're
wings
a fucking
are my
savage.
favorite.
Barbecue.
Thank you. Hot wings?
Hot wings.
I've never had hot wing Pringles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can we all? Let's do live Pringle tasting, like tier, flavor tier
Like you want to go live on Instagram and do a tier rating
for Pringles.
Cool.
I was thinking just do it on. No, we can't do it on David's Twitch. They don't know us. We have to do it on our own Twitch.
It's the perfect plug.
Oh my gosh, bless you.
Welcome to a planning session. By Drumm.
Welcome, you guys. Dalton, dude. Okay, so so chips are out of the question.
We're done with the chips.
How is your week going, dude?
It's going great, man. I'm still on vacation. I'm still thriving. Still riding. Still good timing. You know what I mean? I'm having a great time.
Hey, man, dude. Did you and I go on any adventures today?
Let's see. We went and got crystals today.
We did.
Ooh.
Scary.
Actually, it was amazing.
Can we save this for the end? Because this week we're doing Is It Canon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, how's your week been, dude?
It's been good.
Did you find any hidden talents you might have had?
Yeah. No. I like Monk Week is over.
Monk Week's over.
Give us like a 3 positive, 3 negative recap.
3 positives.
No. Let's have a Dalton's 30-second review.
Dalton's 30-second review. Dalton's 30-second review.
How the fuck do I review that?
Okay, 30 Monk Week, guys. That's
hold on. I want to hear his version.
That's always how you would do it. You'd always start like that.
So you have 30 seconds to review your Monk Week, okay?
Okay.
Ready? Let me go down to 0. Let me put it up to 30.
Okay.
We're going to get it on the...
Should have done Wim Hof before this, but it's fine.
30 seconds on the clock and go.
Okay, guys. So I had Monk Week last week, and it was really great. I meditated 3 times a week, and I had a cold shower or 2 cold showers every day. It's really good. It helps you think, helps you thrive. You learn more about yourself, and you learn not to give a fuck about anybody else for a while, and you just worry about who you are as a person and where you're at in life and how to get better, how to improve. That's all you have to worry about. It's just you,
Any
you,
negatives
and you.
from it?
And you can be selfish, and I learned everything from it. I learned love.
That's a statement.
5, 4.
Go meditation.
All right, let's dive into a couple of things here.
I hate you.
That's the
Fucking
worst.
gonk.
Okay, so I want positive. I do still want positives and negatives.
Oh yeah. No, it was an amazing experience because I think I was so go for work. I knew I needed that week just to kind of get myself back to where I was or where I wanted to be. And I just felt like I was everywhere. So I just needed to come back down to baseline and just see where I am, just as like not work Dalton, not friend Dalton, just Dalton. So I cut out a lot of contact with people just for a week. I needed to just kind of be alone. And I did that for the most part, and it was super helpful, kind of just having the time to just let myself think and give it, not having any of the distractions throughout the day. I was barely on social medias. I just kind of focused on things that I wanted to do for me. So it was like, if I wanted to, play video games, listen to music for 4 hours, I was going to do that. And no one was going to tell me no. You know what I mean? Or no, that there wasn't going to be any other things that I needed to do. It was just all about like me time, and it was much needed. And I learned a lot about myself through it. And on a very spiritual level, I kind of figured out a lot of things I didn't know I could do. But that's for me. That's not really for anybody else. But it was a great experience, and so that inspired me to learn more about crystals, learn more about what we can do to improve our meditation sessions and improve our life in general with this stuff. So the 3 negatives, I would say, cold showers aren't fun the first few days. Mm-hmm. Now that's all I'm doing. All I've been doing has been cold showers.
Even in the morning?
Mm-hmm. It's been great. It's been great.
Brave soul.
And I've been, I kind of felt like, I felt disconnected, not necessarily in a bad way for me, but I just didn't really want to communicate with anybody. Like I was taking it very serious. So I did talk to people. I did still train. I still have to train, but I was very much like, okay, I'm done. I need to go. I need to do my own thing. So separating yourself was kind of weird sometimes. But it's just things you have to do. And then, sometimes you get a little bored when you don't have any videos to watch or stuff, Yeah. You got to find ways to entertain yourself or just let yourself have thoughts.
How much coding did you get done?
A good amount. A very good amount.
Nice.
I made it a point to meditate in the morning and set my intentions for the day. So my intentions were normally, wake up, eat a good breakfast, wash my face, maybe shower, do that meditation stuff, do my meditation, and just kind of set my intention of like, I want to code for a certain amount of hours, and I want to train for this long to this long, and then just kind of have the core values set for the day, and then move forward from there.
Yeah.
So super nice, super convenient, super awesome, a lot of fun, but it's not for everybody. So if you don't think you can do it, don't do it. Don't matter.
Yeah.
No, I thought your monk week meant you weren't using technology.
No, we talked about this last week where we were like, there's certain things that he has to use. Yeah. So coding was still, in the play, but, as far as social media went or...
As far as just social interaction, letting other people influence my thoughts was mainly what I was going through. Is I just didn't want any influences.
Yeah, and then I'm very big on like, if you do a retreat of some kind or a monk week or anything like that, like use it to fit whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So for Dalton, that's like coding purposes. So for that, he had to Google, what he can figure out a line of code, and he had to go figure out, Google how to fix that. And he still had music and stuff, but
yeah, I still have to have things around me going on just because that's how I function. But it's not other people that are singing to me, it's just the music. But like that, I know that's other people singing to me, but it's not like friends or people that have actual influence on my mind. So it was worth it. How about Matt? How about your week with me all around?
Dude, it's
back
great
now.
It's fun. I forgot how much I missed it.
It was fun, huh?
Oh, I had a great time. We got to meditate, do Wim Hof, and then on the weekend I went to Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
So, shouty touty Peter and Steven, they bought their first home out in Vegas.
Yeah.
Fucking super sick. Beautiful home, high ceilings. Oh, my favorite part. Oh, okay. My second favorite part about their house.
Why can't it be your first? It's okay if it's
No. I'll tell you what my first was. So my second favorite part of their house was that they had right above their sink. So it's supposed to be the light that shines while you're doing your dishes. Like you can turn everything else off, but
What do you mean?
So the way their kitchen is set up, it's like pretty open. So there's one light bulb right above their sink.
Why?
That way, if you fucking let me finish, then I'll tell you. That way, they can turn all their other lights off, and then they can just have that one light on, and they can just do the dishes, like specifically above the sink.
Why would they do their dishes in the dark all around them?
Maybe you need to save on electricity. I don't know. So anyway, so they have that light, but the owners before so the owners before that decided to take out that light bulb, and they put in a disco ball.
Why does that impress you so much?
Did you miss? Because you're laughing too hard. You missed the fucking part.
Wait, the sink has a disco ball in it now.
This above the sink is a disco ball.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like you guys are too obsessed with everything else that I just said, and you missed the fucking punchline.
You could have just said disco ball instead of light bulb. Why would you say, "Oh, there was a light bulb"? Just if there's a disco ball there, just say there's a disco
You needed
ball.
to set it up.
I didn't need to know there's a light bulb there. I could have gave two shits.
If I just said there's a disco ball, you would have asked where.
I'd be like, "That's fucking awesome."
Anyways, there's a disco ball in their house,
Why
which
don't
is fucking
you just
awesome.
do the dishes during the day?
Because sometimes you have
Well,
to do
now
it late
they're
at
gonna
night.
be doing the dishes in the dark. Now there's a disco ball
and
there.
fucking partying because it's a disco ball.
Damn.
Like,
Imagine
there's no way that a
There's no
disco ball.
sick of partying you get when you're trying to do dishes.
Oh my god.
No, but there's no way that a disco ball doesn't make things slightly more fun.
Oh, I would totally put a disco ball there. Yeah.
Dalton, how do you do dishes when you're discoing?
Stop punching the microphone.
He told me to reenact.
That's the second time you've done
Matt,
it.
how do you do dishes when you're discoing?
I don't. If there's a disco, I'm not doing dishes.
If
I'm
you live
fucking
there, that's your
dancing.
only option.
No, there's other lights. I was just turning the other ones on.
Matt, show me your impression
The
of
disco
you.
ball will still be going, dude.
Matt, this is prime material right now.
I don't know, dude. I honestly would accidentally throw a plate. I would probably be doing it and accidentally grab the plate and be like,
I feel like it would give you a better rhythm.
you think so? You're just more consistent.
Kind of taking time with it.
Anyways,
you know?
the first best part about their house is Steven, little Stevie Weavy,
Steven's the best. You heard it here first, folks. Steven, great job.
bought 2 bidets. I've never been more clean in my entire fucking life.
Bidet, more like hey.
So I walk in, I immediately have to pee, so I go to the bathroom, and as I'm peeing, I see these little knobs on the left. So I'm like,
Yes.
is this a fucking bidet? So I walk outside and I go, do you guys have bidets? So there's an attachment. It's from this company called Tushy. And they basically, it's not, so normally bidets are like a special toilet, like you have to buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is an attachment that you put underneath your toilet seat.
That's dope.
And then there's two knobs if you buy the, like high-end one, and there's one knob for a very nice one. And then there's like 2 different settings. There's a little switch.
Does
and
it poke your butt?
It can either go...
They have a portable bidet.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's either spray or stream. Those are the 2 options.
Which one do you use?
I use both. I alternated.
You alternated?
For different...
So you can spray over your butt, or you can stream it directly into your butthole.
No, so one's like a... You know when you use a hose?
Yeah.
Okay, so one's like that type of stream when there's nothing on it, and another one's
that
like...
one goes directly into your butthole.
I'm fascinated by bidets.
You make it sound like it's like inserting itself up.
That's
No.
what I'm thinking. Is it? Are you like if you sit down too low, or like you forget that you put both seats up and you just fall into the toilet? Does it poke your asshole?
It's... No. What?
Where is it?
It's right underneath the toilet seat.
How
with
long is the?
It's not long at all. It's like
spout?
these 2 little freaking pieces of...
Oh, really? It's tiny.
Yeah.
Wow. And it has that much power?
Yeah. Fucking condensed, baby. Pressured.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was fucking awesome. That was
That
my
is
favorite part.
pretty
But went to the arts district, got to hang out there.
So at their whole house, you just like their toilets?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
You know how important bathrooms are.
Yeah, I know.
So went to the arts district later that night, hung out, had a great time. Went to this place called Rebar, and it was like a half bar, half antique store. Their
That's
slogan
cool.
is drink more, buy things. So basically everything there is like you can buy it.
Did
So,
you do just that?
No, that was the first bar of the night. It guaranteed if I was there like later on, I 1,000%.
What kind of stuff did they have there for you to buy?
Yo, some of it was fucking trippy.
What do you mean?
Think of an antique shop.
Probably me, like go to the
All
bathroom.
right, let's go. Let's see. This week on Antique Roadshow, Matt went to a store. What did you find in there? What was some crazy shit you found?
What was your antiques, bro?
Fucking dolls, some old tricycle, an old
Was
arcade
it creepy?
game.
Like
now,
creepy
is
kind of
it
vibe?
the
That sounds
stuff
creepy.
that was creepy, or was it more that was creeping you out?
It was this. I kind
Like
of
you,
both.
like you don't like antique stores.
No, I don't care for them, but I didn't get any weird vibes. It was just like you have old timey stuff sitting around you. There's no way you don't get slightly creeped out. But what didn't make you creepy was that there were so many people there that it was just kind of like, oh, okay, everyone else is normal. Like it's normal.
Yeah, you're not alone.
The one thing that was kind of cool though is they had this thing called the mystery shot. So they had these bottles, and they were in brown paper bags from number 1 through 9. The shot was $3, and you didn't get to know what was under the bottle.
Oh man, what if they put milk in there?
Then you would be fucked.
What if it was hot sauce?
Then you would be fucked.
Or like oil.
Then you would be fucked.
Or like gasoline.
Or you would be fucked.
Or like
Then you
hot
pearls
would be
chocolate
fucked.
sauce.
You would still be fucked. But yeah, so it was cool. It was a super, super fun weekend. Got to go to a pool party, hang out with some people. It was a lot of fun, man. I always enjoy hanging out.
That's
with
cool. That's exciting, man. I'm glad you got to go out there and see your friends and enjoy the sun and the pool and get tan. Sounds great, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a great time.
Super fun.
Now, Matt.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. Oh, go. Come on.
The last time you were in Vegas, David always messes things
He
up.
does.
God damn it. Now, the last time you were in Vegas, or the time before that one, I know you did some type of weightlifting out there, right?
Yes, that was a while ago, but yes, I did.
How was that competition for you?
Dude, that competition was fun. I ended up being ranked 11th in the U.S., which was pretty cool considering that was my first like national, quote unquote, national weightlifting competition. But that holds no amount of prestige as opposed to bringing home the first gold medal from the Olympics to your country. Shouty touty to, I'm not even going to try and say it because I will butcher it.
Heidelin.
Go for it.
Heidelin Diaz.
Heidelin Diaz.
Good job,
for
Diaz.
bringing home the first gold medal ever. Sorry,
to the Philippines.
My speech impediment is showing.
That is awesome, man.
The Philippines. That's fucking wild.
She fucking killed
Did you guys watch the video?
Yeah, we watched the YouTube video earlier today. And it was like, it had been cut. So it was just the showdown from her and the other girl. Boom, 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 boom,
Let
boom.
me get her name so I say it right.
Man, and they were just like, God, she popped that bar up so fast. And she would get so low. But then I have to remember, like, from our screen, it looks like she's a lot taller than what she actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like they were all like...
Well, no, that her final clean and so there. I think it's West Kits.
I mean, but they're like 120 pounds or something. They're not very heavy, and they're lifting 250.
Yeah, no. I mean, any weightlifter that goes to the Olympic, like the fucking ratio is off.
Lao Qiyun was the one she was going up against.
So-
the one from China.
Yeah, she was good.
So West Kits has this saying where it's like, snatch what you can, clean and jerk what you must, right? And that's like basically what she did. Like that last clean and jerk, like. You see it crash on her, and it looks like she's fighting for it.
Yeah.
And then you see her jerk. When she does that jerk, her back knee is...
It literally almost touches.
It's so... like,
She had to use all her legs for that
she's
shit.
diving so deep for that fucking bar. Like, the fight that takes, I've never fought for anything that hard in my entire life.
I don't know if I could come back from that being that low.
Fuck no.
I'd come back from
I'd
that.
blow out my other knee.
Yeah.
But even then, you get to see kind of like the showdown of like passion versus like pure technique.
Yeah,
Because she won, but like when you watch Liao Qiyun, like she is like robotic.
Yeah.
With
Superb.
no wobbling, no anything. Like so perfect
Confidence through the roof.
and gets all the way up and just.
But she did great too.
Unfortunately, she didn't go last.
Yeah.
So the girl from the Philippines had one last chance to be like, all right, I wasn't planning on going this heavy, but this is what I got to do.
And I wonder what she would have gotten if she didn't take that chance.
If she had just stopped, if she had gone before the Chinese girl.
No. Like if she was like, okay, so the last girl, or like if she had gone before and she's like, okay, I know for a fact I can hit, let's call it, 10, no, because it's more than that. It was like 125. I know for a fact I can clean and jerk 125. 126, 127, it gets a little iffy.
You're in kilos, right?
Yeah. So 275 to 285 pounds.
Okay,
Pick a number in there.
Yeah.
And But the fact that she was like, okay, if I don't make this last lift, I get 4th, 5th, 6th. Nobody's talking about
second.
me. Or second, whatever, right? But the fact that she was just like, no, like, I'm here to fucking win. Like, let's fucking do this right now. You know what I mean? And she's willing. That takes fucking balls.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That takes guts. Like, to trust in yourself to be like, no, I'm going to go for it. As opposed to, I mean, I don't know. Like, the other girl that could have been like her max. But, like, it just looked routine. You know, I don't know.
She didn't look like she struggled that very much to me.
Yeah,
but
the last one looked a little heavier than the first. But even then, it looks like
still didn't break from her.
No,
her,
she
like,
straight
process.
face, not giving a fuck. Just
That's the same thing too.
muscle.
She would smash it, get the 3 whites, and then just like walk off. And the Philippines girl Diaz was every single time she got it.
And I lived through her excitement, man. I felt it. I was like, that's right. You worked your ass off to get here. Fucking go.
Yeah. So
celebrate every time you're there.
I'm all about the passion and fire. Like, you're there to win. Don't fucking play it safe. Go for it.
Weightlifting is so much fun to watch, man. Just
when
you know what to look for.
Do you remember trying to watch it when you were younger?
Yeah,
like, it's fucking
couldn't.
boring. I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Like, good job. You snatched, 15 kilos. At that, in my head, I'm like, you snatched 15 pounds. Good job.
Yeah.
Which other ones have you been keeping up with or watching?
I watched the women's water polo team against Japan.
I think they played China. The men's
Was it
against
China?
Japan.
No, it was.
No,
They're both.
women's.
They're both against
Women's,
Japan.
yeah. Women's. I think it was women's that just destroyed them, right?
They were
It was like
really they were
18-2.
close for half.
And then,
It was like up to 7. They were close.
What
And then in the
happened?
the
Conditioning.
middle
That
of the
has to
third
be
quarter,
conditioning.
the middle of the third quarter, they took off. And
Yeah.
Do you
they
think
scored like 6
elevation
points.
comes into play out there? Like maybe that messes with people.
I don't know. I feel like that's just.
It's in the water.
Okay,
but I don't know.
but I feel like Japan's much closer to China than we are. So why would that negatively impact Japan and not us?
Yeah.
I think it just comes like at that point because Mitch was asking me. He was like, "Yeah, like I texted Dalton or you or someone saying like, is this normal? Like, is it normal for
he
these
texted
scores
me
to
that.
go that
Yeah.
high?" And I was just telling him, I was like, I feel like at that point, like when the gap is that big between teams, there's one team that was just clearly dominant, and it was just gonna at some point it would break. And basically, I feel like when it's like that, the conditioning of US was so much greater than Japan that it just ended up playing like that. It was just a matter of time. But if you look at the men's game, it was a nail biter till the end.
Yes.
And that's the one that I was watching on the sports book out in Vegas.
Oh, nice. That's a good game to watch.
That was a good one. And that one was like it was a high scoring game, and that's what they do. You go down and you're able to score.
All those guys are great at what they do for a reason. So
Yeah.
they're all money makers when it comes to the shots.
But that one could have gone, either way with a couple of different, plays.
And that one just has
changes
like
or
a
whatever.
fluidity in like the passing and the plays they're running.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Did you watch the skateboarding?
I didn't watch skateboarding. How
Bro,
did that
skateboarding
one
was pretty fucking cool. Skateboarding was pretty dope.
go? So who leads in like that one?
I
don't know.
think it's USA.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would assume.
I think we
so,
got gold.
but Who competes against them?
I forget his name. He fucking killed it though.
No,
But
against them. What are the countries that are competing against us, or are we just running away with this title?
I don't know.
Well, or you're talking about someone else that was competing very closely that wasn't from US, right?
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
That's what I'm
I didn't
saying.
ask the question. He asked the question.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, maybe.
Like if we have
no,
3 skateboarders that are crushing it.
Well, no, because you were talking about somebody that was killing it, and I thought that was someone that wasn't from the US.
Oh, he was from the U.S.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He looked like a younger version of, or like a Ryan Sheckler with short hair, a little younger.
There's one guy I've never heard of. There was Nigel Houston, who I know is still competing, which is
prodigy.
he was. I mean, he's our age, so he was pretty big when we were really young. I feel like Japan or China would be pretty big on that because skateboarding has gotten so technical. Like it's less about like the single trick or the big trick, and it's more about the trick leading into the line, the entire line, and then the trick, bouncing out. So if you've never skated, it's like you do a kickflip into a grind, and then you do some type of fucking trick out.
Yeah.
It's so technical.
And I guess the commentators didn't really know what they were talking about.
Oh, really?
So they had there was obviously like skateboarder commentators there, like helping them.
Oh, really?
But these commentators were like, "Oh, he just bounced off
like
the
official.
wall."
So they were official Olympics commentators.
Yeah, and the guys had to
then-
like be like, "No, that's like a nollie kickflip, board slides. They were just giving him things to say, and they're like, "Oh, my apologies. This was a blah blah blah." And
wow, he bounced off the front of the board.
Literally, that's what they would say. And then
so interesting.
And you have like people on TikTok, the skateboarders of TikTok, going like, "They don't even know what the fuck that trick is." I'm like, bro, this is Olympics. This is the first year in the Olympics.
But
man.
I would like to point out, and I don't know if we can do this, but David, if you can make this pop up on the screen somehow, the one sport that Dalton wanted to be brought into the Olympics was skateboarding.
Yep. I did not look at the Olympics before that, so I had no idea that skateboarding was going to be involved for the first time.
I'm pretty sure he read about it on a headline, but I have to give credit where credit is due, and I think Dalton came up with that.
Thank you.
I think that means that somebody very important to the Olympics listens to our podcast. Welcome.
You're welcome. I just saved the Olympics.
Yes.
Did you watch any random Olympic?
I always watch fucking ping pong.
You watch ping pong?
Fuck yeah. It's so stupid.
What?
They're so good. It's fucking dumb, dude. Like,
I don't even know how you get trained up to that.
Dude, I don't know.
It's insane. Their
You
speed,
just
their
play.
precision.
But that begs the question because like you watch like ping pong,
excuse me, table tennis.
table tennis, gymnastics, swimming. You know, all these things where it seems like they only train for the Olympics. But then you have like the bigger sports like volleyball. I would think like those girls, are they only training for the Olympics, or are they coming from like these collegiate teams? Like they're just playing the sport and then someone's like, hey, come play for the U.S. team. Same with like the way they do with basketball and baseball.
I feel like it's that. And even with ping pong, like I think there are like national teams for ping pong, and it has to be way. I mean, it's in the Olympics. It has to be way more involved than what we know. It just doesn't get the publicity that it's necessarily needed. There's fucking racquetball leagues. Like there's CrossFit like events all the time. You know what I mean? And CrossFit is like, I love it. It's just working out though. You know what I mean? So like
fast,
like really fast. So what I mean by that is that every sport has its audience, but unless you're a part of the audience, you don't really know that it actually exists.
Yeah.
There's probably nationals. There has to be a USA table tennis. I mean,
they have it for fucking pools. So
yeah, like exactly. So there's an audience for everything. So there has to be a state, national, level, and so I feel like you just do that. I don't know. There's college for everything, but
just real quick, David, I'm gonna ask you this after. Think about it, man. What sport do you think you can actually do okay in the Olympics? If you had to pick one of the sports
right now.
And
I need to answer right now. Fuck, I don't know. The air rifle. I wouldn't do well in that at all. I suck
you want to shoot again.
I suck at first-person shooters. No, there's like legit. It's like air rifle,
and they just shoot.
That's
things.
an Olympic event, but they're like these really intensely laid out, and they have like these crazy instruments that they use to like gauge and stuff like that.
Oh Jesus, that's insane.
USA won that. I'd say spike ball.
Spike ball.
Yeah.
What you meant?
So it doesn't have to be an Olympic sport, like
I mean,
No,
I would
does,
prefer.
You said that you
it.
would like spike ball to be.
Oh yes, because I feel like that's the only thing I would have a standing chance to do. If I had to pick an actual one right now,
I feel like I know what you're gonna pick.
You do? What?
I feel like you choose skateboarding.
Wouldn't it be weightlifting?
No, that barometer, that scale is too
He didn't
far
ask
off.
you. He asked you which one you'd have the best chance at.
Yeah, it'd probably be. Yeah, I do that all the time, so it'd have to be weightlifting.
Dalton?
Yeah, but right now I'm hurt, so I feel like it'd be ping pong.
Fucking gymnastics.
You would get it at gymnastics.
Yeah, I'd kill it.
When you do a handstand walk across the fucking floor.
I'll fucking show them. I'm gonna flip like a motherfucker. If I know people are down there to catch me, oh man, I'm balls to the wall.
I would want to do the vault event.
I'm gonna Chris Angel that
and
shit.
just fucking jump up and spin or dive. I feel like diving, like I would
Dude.
just do so many spins. Like
nope.
No, okay.
You'd break your
want
fucking back, dude.
I want to see somebody like do diving, but then just cannonball. Like just like.
Oh, it'd be cool if somebody like did that well that their last jump of the day could literally be cannonball and they would still win.
Yeah,
I would fucking do that if I knew.
What do you think is the least known Olympics like event?
Air rifle.
Can you look it up and see what the actual one is?
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like there has to
I
be
just
more
need to look
obscure
up.
ones.
Keep talking about it while I look up the list of Olympic events.
Is cricket?
Because then I'll find
Olympic?
it in there.
No, rugby's not, is it?
I think rugby is. Rugby's an Olympic sport.
I don't think so.
Again, back to the point of football.
But also, I thought tennis wasn't an Olympic sport, and I was very wrong.
Soccer's not an Olympic sport, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah, because the women's team always does really well.
Wow, there's actually not that many.
Really?
Yeah.
Like-
there's one. Okay, I know which one I would do well in.
What?
Trampoline gymnastics.
No, you would not.
That's what Aubrey did. Aubrey was on that, right?
Not trampoline gymnastics or normal gymnastics?
Or did she do the floor? I think she did the floor.
Yeah, Aubrey's event was.
Wow. A new Olympic sport is sport climbing. So like bouldering or like rock climbing.
Dope. That's cool.
I would be awful at that.
I would love to do it.
I would say either sailing is like the least one, or they also have handball.
You know what? I would take my chances at handball.
I think I could do well at handball.
Or equestrian, but I feel like that's really big not here.
What's equestrian?
Horse dancing.
Yeah, I'd be very bad at that.
I mean,
And
it's not really
you
it's
guys
a
asked
horse.
what the least popular one is.
Yeah,
And then they also have boxing.
I did know that,
Oh my god,
but
I get my ass beat so fast.
Yeah.
I feel like equestrian's the least known. No.
Honestly, probably skateboarding.
Well, I mean, now, yes, but that was just added for this Olympics.
All right, well, let us know what you think you'd be the best at.
Yeah, what would
in
you be the
Olympics.
best at, Ernesto and Mitchell?
And
let us
everybody
know-
else that listens to this podcast.
Yeah, we don't cater to a niche audience.
Yeah.
I
Please be
really
careful
feel
with
like
that.
it's just them and my mom.
Why don't you let us know what you'd be the worst at in the comments below while we take a break?
Are we good? Are we on? All right, you guys. Woo! There's no way we can take another step forward in this podcast without talking about the one thing
That really matters.
that Dalton and I celebrated this weekend that honestly
Is the
might be the most important celebration of the year.
it was the best, most important celebration of the year.
And the person who was the center of attention is not even gonna fucking recognize this or know that this was important for
he
at
doesn't
least,
give a shit now.
At least like what, like 5 years, 6 years?
Nah, give it till he's like 15.
Nah, like 6 or 7.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna care about his first birthday when he's 6 or 7?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be way too drunk one day, and I'm gonna be like, Brooks, come sit down. We need to fucking watch this.
Well, we haven't even announced Brooks yet.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Bro,
So we need to give we'd like to give a big shouty,
a big warm
shouty touty to our boy Brooksy boy. It was his first
birthday
this Sunday.
this Sunday from 10
To-
to
it was supposed to be
whenever
noon, but
you-
it ended up being like
it was like
whatever.
it really started around 11,
Supposed
but
to
it
be a
was fun.
2-hour party. That's it.
Well, so the thing was that Brooks had other baby friends.
The baby friends couldn't come to his house.
No. So babies have very harsh nap schedules that they need to attend to. So 10 to 12, it wasn't gonna be super hot outside, and they could still make it for their 1 o'clock nap.
And they all had fun. They were all cute.
They had a pool outside in the front. It was in the dirt, so it was kind of muddy, but like they had a great time.
It wasn't muddy.
That's what Dad was telling me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he's all. I was filling it up, and I was like, "This is dirty. It's in the dirt. It's about to be very muddy and dirty, but whatever."
Oh, because the kids would jump out and jump back in.
Yep.
Baby mud wrestling.
Nope.
Let's make that a sport.
Absolutely
Olympics.
not. But yeah, so we got to celebrate our nephew's first birthday.
And it was amazing. And when I was singing happy birthday, oh man, I was fucking yelling that shit. I wanted him to know.
Monique and I literally drove from another state to make it on time.
Yeah, and you guys
We did a pretty decent job.
you guys made it.
We weren't super late.
No, you guys were on time from a Vegas standpoint.
See,
know?
the key is to know your family. My family always tells you, show up at this time. The party does not start for at least 30 minutes after that.
30 minutes to an hour.
And then within the hour after they give you the scheduled time, things are finally fully set up. And everybody's kind of like, okay, cool. Yeah. So I knew I had time.
Yeah, you had plenty of time.
So I got there at like 11:20-ish, 11:30-ish.
You just got to see him open his gifts. And
he was napping when I got there. Brooks. Okay, Brooks, you were napping when I got there.
Are we speaking to older Brooks right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come
So Brooks, in your old age, just so you know, Uncle Dalton was there setting up the entire thing.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't?
Not that. I mean, I went over that night, but I didn't go over the next day.
No.
I got there right when
it started? Oh.
Yeah.
So Monique and I drove from Vegas very early in the morning, slightly hungover, and drove all the way down to make it on time. And when I got there, Brooks was taking a nap. And
At
the party.
Man, he was tuckered out. He was trying to eat rocks, man.
11:30-ish?
He was tired, putting dirt in his mouth.
Yeah, that's a rough day.
Hey, Brooks, you were eating a lot of rocks. You were pulling out your mouth. You know, you were fighting. You're also getting held by like 30 different women. So, like, it's fine, dude. You're a ladies' man. We get it. But, like, you needed to relax a little bit. You needed a little rest.
Yeah.
And Mom took care of it for you.
No rocks in the mouth. So I got there. Brooks was taking a nap. So I said hi to everybody. And then he woke up. And then we sang happy birthday. He had a smash cake, which is... So a smash cake is a cake that is specifically designed to be absolutely smashed by the child.
Yep.
And Brooks is just a fucking brute.
Yeah.
He's a brute of a human.
Brooks will fuck shit up if he wants to fuck shit up.
Yeah. But with the smash cake, he was just so delicate. He did nothing, and I'm all yelling. I'm all, pretend it's my laptop. Because he's fucking hard with this.
They should have made it a laptop. He would have smashed that thing right away.
The fuck out of it. So he was like super delicate with it. Didn't even break the fucking cake. And then...
So what's the construction of a smash cake then?
It's just a circle. It's like a little cake.
But it's just a little cake that no one else eats. Like the other cake is everyone else.
Yeah. So he was supposed to fucking smash it and was just super delicate with it. My favorite thing was like he's like playing with it, and Lexi goes to grab him and he just fucking smacks his mom.
No.
And then it goes back to the cake. And then we got to present time.
He loves his presents.
And we got him this cool little like fucking walker thing with a
Uncle Matt,
handlebars.
Uncle D, Aunt Mo,
Aunt Jackie, Uncle.
Nah, it's just us three.
Great Uncle Matt.
Just us three. We just rocked it, man. We rocked it.
It was fun.
It was
a great
time.
What did you guys get Brooks for his birthday?
We got him some cool toys with Batman.
There you go.
And then we got him this like walker thing that it's like a little bike, like tricycle.
And he actually really likes it.
Yeah, he was sitting on it earlier today. But yeah, got him that.
And then we got him a
hey Brooks,
set.
and for the record, Brooks, when you watch this when you're older, there were these shoes that you were wearing. I just want you to make it very well known. Like we did not approve.
We didn't have a choice. We didn't know. We were also weren't allowed to take it off till the end of the party. So after 12 o'clock, I took it off you, but we weren't allowed to before.
Yeah, all of Lexi's friends came over and like,
dude, they all thought it was cute.
Yeah,
I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Brooks like leaned to me and I grabbed him and I was like, "What the?" I like saw his shoes. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like, "Lexi chose them." I'm like, "I don't give a shit. These are ugly. Where are his Converse?"
What was he wearing?
They were this like cute moccasins.
They were
boat shoes,
basically.
Yeah, they're just...
Yeah. Not my selection, but you know what it is, And Brooks, happy first birthday, buddy. Love you very much.
I love you, man. I love you so much.
Can't wait to celebrate more, but let's get into our segments.
Segment.
And our segment today is...
What is our segment?
Is it Canon, dumbass?
No, that's not it.
Yes,
I thought I was saying trivia, no?
No, we're over to
our segment today is... 1, 2, 3.
Is it Canon, bro?
Smart.
Thank you.
What'd you do?
I've been doing that for the past 2 weeks.
And I haven't made my voice crack like he hates for the last 3 weeks.
I'll keep doing it because I don't want to hear it.
You never know. Unless you fake him out. Like you go to pull it and then he doesn't do it, but you
he just do it again.
Yes, and so this week's Is It Canon is going to be based on personal experience. And it is crystals. And
dun, dun, dun.
I guess what is that kind of whole is like that whole
spiritual realm.
Genre?
Yeah, it's just called spirituality.
Spirituality. Like spiritual manifestations. Because crystals are like they're
a power
hold
source.
The energy. Yeah,
they hold energy.
Power sources.
Yeah, I would say that. Hey, do we have to charge ours? Do you know?
Yeah. So there's a whole moon chart we got to go through.
Okay, for sure. We'll figure it out.
It's weird though. After they're charged, you hold them and you can feel them fucking vibrating.
Really?
It's a trip.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking sick.
So we went and got crystals.
Yes.
That's not your first crystal. I got my first crystals today. Matthew got his second crystal today.
I mean, the answer to this one is obviously going to be yes, because
it's canon. Yeah,
it's very canon.
But it's also very much
it comes with the story. So Dalton went through his monk week, and actually Monique bought me a crystal when we were out in Joshua Tree. And what's funny about that story, I'm pretty sure I told it on the podcast, is we're in this little store and we're walking around. And when I walked by this glass casing that had the crystals in it, I looked at this one individual crystal. And I recognized, like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, I feel like it's pulling me. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just go throughout the day. So I go through, start looking at all these other things. They have these like gag gifts from Joshua Tree. And then all of a sudden I look over and Monique's mom is also into crystals. So Monique's looking at things for her mom's birthday's coming up. So we want to get her a gift. So I walk up and Monique goes, she knows how I feel about crystals and where I'm at and stuff like that. And she goes, do you want one? And I did, but I said no. I said fucking no. And no, I'm good, babe. Don't worry about it. And she goes, okay, I'm going to get one for my mom. I'll probably get one for myself too. All right, cool. I leave. I walk outside. Monique comes out. She has this specific look whenever she does something that I asked her not to. So she has that. She's staring at me. She's like, hey, babe. What's up? And I'm like, okay. Like she bought me something. I'm thinking it's a shirt that says like, I pissed on a Joshua tree or something like that. Like something like gag gift, right? So we get back and she's like,
that's not a shirt.
She's all, babe, I'm too excited. I bought you something. I'm all, what'd you buy me? She goes, I bought you a crystal. I'm all, oh, you did? She goes, yeah. Can I give it to you now? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So she gives it to me because it was my birthday weekend. She hands me the same exact fucking crystal that I had looked at and been like, oh, that's fucking weird. That same one she bought. She goes, this one is for you.
That's the world, baby.
And I'm holding it in my hand, and I'm it's like this big. I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, well, I mean, you and I got some fucking shit to do. So like, you know, it is what it is. So like, that was my first experience to crystals, and like I've meditated with it since then. Like super, super cool, fun, enlightening, crazy experiences with it. Like things have been fucking nuts. But you know, the first thing I did is it was a full moon that night. And Monique goes, oh, I think we're supposed to charge these things with the moon. That's what my mom said. So we went out, we put it outside to charge it with the moon light or whatever. And sure enough, the next day I go outside first thing in the morning to grab it. And like you grab it and you can feel it fucking vibrating.
It's also like, I feel like a little heavier.
Yeah, it's more dense for sure.
Yeah.
You know, because all the energy that's inside, like you feel it. It's fucking wild. So anyways, so I told Dalton this story or whatever. And he goes, oh, that's cool. And so he's been interested in it since then. So today, Dalton and I, had a long conversation this morning and it ended with him going, yo, bro, let's go get some crystals today. So we looked up a crystal store. We found one and we're like, cool, let's go.
It took us forever to get there.
You were very aggressive while you were driving.
Okay,
today.
look, I didn't know Matthew's sensitivity of driving has gone up. I don't know if like maybe you're just used to Mo driving or like maybe how Mo reacts to when you drive because you drive pretty crazy. You know, maybe it's
shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
Fuck off. So maybe it's just how Mo reacts to you when you drive or something because you do drive crazy. So I feel like you're very sensitive.
If I drive crazy, the fact that I'm freaking out about you driving should say everything that they need to know.
Hold on. When I drive, even if I'm pissed off, I still drive how I drive. It's normal. It's I don't change my way of driving. When Matthew's pissed and Matthew drives pissed, he speeds. You drive insane when you're mad, and it's not fun.
Not true.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Remember the day we got our Drummer shirts?
Yes.
Yeah, remember the day we picked them up? They weren't the ones we wanted.
Yep.
We looked at them. We're like, we weren't happy with it.
Yep.
And I was going off. I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was verbally speaking my expression.
You were very mad.
And you were quiet. You're just mad. You're like, Dalton, it's fine. And I was like, no, they fucking did it wrong. Let's go talk to them.
Can you
Matthew,
imagine?
I don't want to talk to them. So we're driving. And Matthew's fucking speeding, pissed off, just going. And I'm legitimately scared for my life. I think, wow, today's the day. Today's the day. I'm looking up at the sky going, this world better give me everything I wanted right now because I'm about to go. And you know what? We luckily made it home. Thank whatever's out there.
And I want everybody that's listening to know that has nothing to do with the terrifying experience that I had today driving with Dalton.
It was not that bad.
He's literally fucking yelling at everybody
While
we're driving.
Matt, I'm fucking zen, dog.
No.
Bro,
you were worse after you bought the crystals. I think they were broken. Like, I don't know what, you did not calm down at all.
Matthew, I was not that bad.
You were bad.
No, I wasn't.
You look, I get it, bro. I get it. You don't want our listeners to think about you as a hothead. I get it. I understand.
They know I'm a hothead. Listen to me on the podcast.
I know. Look at that hair. So hot.
Thanks, David.
Anyways, we finally make it to the store.
We make it to the store. We walk in. And
you smell fucking.
It smells like sage.
Sage.
And you walk in and you feel, at least for Matthew and I, whenever we start to feel energies or something, it comes for me, it comes in my chest. So I start feeling my chest get heavy and dense. And I'm like, okay, like this is kind of cool. This is different. And I was trying to think, I was like, okay, just go with the intention of letting something draw you to the crystal. Just go with that intention, right?
Stop hitting your fucking
Matt,
microphone.
will you shut the fuck up for a second? So as I'm going into the crystal shop, I walk in and I look to the right and I just kind of go to like these crystals to the right side, and I was looking at them and I kept staring at one. And I was like, maybe that's what it is, but I'm going to kind of wait. And when I would walk away, I would just kind of keep thinking about the same crystal. And like, I wasn't trying to. I was making a full intention to not try and think about literally anything, just kind of keep an open mind. And I kept getting drawn back to it. So I went and got the bracelet, which is this one, which is, I think is like thermite or something. Thermite? Something like that. But it's super dope. It's like made for, Aquarius, and it's supposed to just kind of help you be positive, steady-minded,
steady minded, steady grinding.
Just stuff like that. Just kind of keep you going. And then I walked to the back and I saw a crystal. I don't know what this one's called. I forgot the name of it. We should have got the receipts.
Is it jade?
No, it's a white crystal, but it's made for spirit guides, for meditation, for more connections, to kind of make things more clear for you. And then I got one that seemed to be, I think it's like a Jasper or something like that? Jasper. Yeah, that one you hold, and you just hold it while you're doing things. It's supposed to help you focus and just keep focusing on that task and doing what you need to do. And also a few little things. Everything, it all helps with a lot. Like, it's not just one little thing that the crystal helps you out with. A crystal can help you out with numerous things. So, those are the three I picked up. What did you pick up, Matt?
So there's white agate, white
there's so many, dude. We're not going to be able to
white
figure out which one it is.
selenite,
Yeah,
white
I
quartz,
no idea.
Moonstone, white calcite, opal, beryl, chalcedony, scolecite, howlite, topaz, citrine.
I think that's the one my mom has.
That's it. Those are the.
I think it's the second one.
I think
the
it might
selenite?
be. I think it might be the second one. Let me see what it looks like. It's kind of like a glossy white.
It's angel energy.
Yeah,
it's a guiding light when it comes to accessing your higher self and finding your spiritual path.
That's the one. That's the one.
I think that's it.
Thank you, David. That was a quick search.
So anyway, Dalton and I walked in and
eases you out of negative spaces.
Yeah.
So Dalton and I walk in and Dalton starts looking around. I'm kind of looking at the books or whatever, walking around.
Did you go with the same mindset though, of like not having an intention on anything, or were you just kind of like whatever?
I just wanted you to buy something. I wasn't planning on buying.
Oh,
anything.
really?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, I was like automatically drawn to something, then I was gonna buy it. But I had kind of a different experience. So we go into the store, and I walk in. I start looking at everything, and like crystals just like enamor me. Like, I want a really big amethyst crystal one day. Like, they're fucking huge and they look super pretty, and the amethyst is the one crystal that I have. So we walk in and automatically I start looking at all the massive ones, the one that costs like hundreds of dollars. I'm like, fuck, this is so nice. I kind of want to buy one.
They're really pretty, man.
They're so pretty. So we start walking around. I'm just kind of curious. I'm like looking at everything, kind of reading the room, looking at the people that are there and stuff. And Dalton's taking his time. We kind of go through the whole store or whatever. And Dalton sees these like little like wooden sticks and I don't know what they're called, but he sees these sticks and he goes, "Oh, hey, Matt, like I think this is for you." And he goes, "I think you would like this one." So I go over and I read about it, and it's like, it helps you when you're trying to manifest something. It helps you manifest it faster. They're blessed by shamans and this and that, yada, yada. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. $12, like, might be worth it. And so where those sticks are, it's right by these keychains that are shaped in, I don't know, kind of like cylinders, like cones, right? And then right next to the keychains is this huge, like, spinning tower of pendulums. And so for those of you that don't know what a pendulum is, it is a kind of like another cone, but it's used to speak to either your higher self, your spirit guide, any type of spirit that is outside of this 3D realm that we live in. And so I notice it, and I kind of see the pendulums, like, oh, that's kind of weird, because it's usually attached to speaking to, like, witches use it to speak to other negative spirits or demons or whatever, right? It's like, oh, that's kind of weird, whatever. So I keep walking through, don't really pay too much attention to it, don't feel drawn to anything. And that's really what I was looking for. Like, when I kept walking around looking for something to pull my attention, and nothing really did. So when you brought up those sticks, I was like, okay, cool, like, I'll try it out. Like, I'll meditate with it and, try to manifest, a certain thing and see if it happens. Like, I'm open to anything at this point. So at some point, Dalton goes, we lose it. And I go, hey, where's that thing that you're bringing up? And we walk to the back of the store, and Dalton's like, I can't really find it. And people are starting to walk around and ask us, like, oh, hey, where's it? Do you need help with anything? We're like, no, we're good. So finally, Dalton finds it. And so it's like, right here in this bottom little cubby. And then on the top of the shelf was the pendulums. And so I go and I look and I grab one. None of them are like calling to me. So I just grab a random one. All right, cool. I'll try this out. And Dalton had walked away. There's nobody around me. And the clerk at the very front is kind of in the back corner going into this back room. As I grab this thing, I'm looking at it. And all of a sudden, this motion catches itself out of the front of my eye, out of the corner of my eye. So I look over, and there's this one pendulum that's hanging. And this thing is fucking spinning. And I look, and I look over at Dalton, and he's all the way in the back of the store. And I look around. And then it's weird because all of them are slightly moving, but there's this one that is just significantly moving, right? And so then all of them kind of stop, right? So I don't know if there's a vibration or something. Like, I'm trying to rationalize this in my head. So there's this all of them stop moving, but there's a keychain and there's this pendulum that are just moving. It's just those two. So I take my phone out, and you guys will see it. I'll send it to David. He'll put it up. And I start to record the very end of it. And it looks like it's slightly swaying. But right before that shit was fucking moving. And I was like, okay, it's time to get the fuck out of the store. Like, it's time to go. So I grab it. And then sure enough, right after that, I walked to the back of the store, and Dalton had gone to go pay. And then I went and did go pay too. But it was wild. It was a weird experience. I haven't had something like that in a very long time.
I loved it. I thought it was fun. I definitely think, whenever I want to go get more crystals, I'll go there.
Yeah, that was cool. Everybody there was super nice.
Super nice people. So
where was this at?
This is
out in Upland.
Upland.
It's called the
Healing something store.
Yeah.
Healing something.
Now, do you think those things, shaman sticks, pendulums, those things, do you think those are on a different level than the crystals, which are just harbingers of energy?
I think they might be.
I feel like they're more intentional.
Yeah, it's. I feel like they give more to the person than to the environment or to the universe, as we can call it. Well, I think this is for intentions. Like for him, it's like for manifestations, for meditation, to help your higher self succeed, do all these things, right? And when you have delicate, more precise intentions, I feel like it has to be more human-based type energy that's into it, and I feel like that works. I've seen it work, So yeah, I think interesting. I think there's something about it that just intrigues me energy wise. You can feel it. They're beautiful to look at, and they change the way you think and meditate. And I think it's really cool. So we'll keep trying it out for a while and see how we like it, and just keep doing it.
It was a trip though.
But it's fucking canon, is what I will say.
Absolutely, very
to answer
canon.
that question.
So what would you put this all under the genre of, like spiritual energy tools, and things like that?
Just spirituality.
Well, I think spirituality is definitely canon. If you want to find something that's specifically canon that people would be like, it's not canon versus
crystals.
Yes, it would be like those tools.
Just crystals. Yeah.
Crystal vibes. I dig it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Well, Matt, what are you squaring up with this week?
I'm squaring up with the age of 27.
The age of 27?
Specifically the age of 27.
Okay. Why?
Because in 27, I've hurt my knee. I've hurt my shoulder. I just keep getting injured, bro. And
Who's to say that's not like the start of something new?
You're very right,
Amen.
but it's also a fucking pain in the ass.
What a way to look at it.
So I'm squaring up with that because I'm squaring up with getting injured because it fucking sucks. What about you, Cheese? What are you squaring up with?
I'm squaring up with the fact that my orthodontist has 2 different offices.
Oh no!
So my
2?
brackets, on my top teeth are just this bar that is supposed to specifically help me with the overbite, and I have one of the brackets goes on a crown I have. On a crown I have.
Okay.
That one has like come loose or broken off twice already.
Okay.
Shit.
So it recently
From you or
it recently came loose again. So I was like, I need to go in. But also, like, at this point, it was kind of just like it was already supposed to have been done, but because it was loose earlier, they had to let it go for a little bit longer.
Ugh. Yeah.
So I was like, maybe instead of going in to get it fixed, I can go in and they can be like, all right, you're good. That was my hope. I didn't expect it, but that was my hope. I went in, doctor comes in, looks, and he's like, all right, we're going to take off this appliance. We're going to take them off. And I was like, yes. And they're like, and we're going to put the top braces on. I was like, no, that's not what I asked for. That's not what I did. And they were like, what? Well, I have the contract right here. I was like, yes, but I talked to someone and I'm going to get aligners, clear, Invisalign, like aligner, things like that. He was like, oh, okay, the scanner is at our other office. So I'm going to need you to come back in a couple days to go to that office.
No shit. Where's that one at?
In Diamond Bar. It's just, but I had to go back in a couple days, scan it, and then wait 2 weeks for them to make the aligners for me to start it.
No good.
Instead of starting it today.
It's a pain.
I have a friend who's doing Invisalign, and that shit works. It's crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
But I'm just squaring up with the fact that I could have been ready today, and it's not now.
Yeah.
Dalton?
I'm squaring up with Monday's workout.
What was Monday's workout?
Monday's workout
5 rounds
of a 400-meter run, 15 GHD sit-ups, 15 toes to bar, and then 15 deadlifts at 245.
Now, can you explain that to people that don't do CrossFit?
It's a lot of running.
It's running.
It's a GHD sit-up.
It's like if you do a normal sit-up, but imagine being able to bend back more into the ground.
Instead of going boom, boom, you're going boom, boom. That's the best way I can explain it. Matt, my hands are here, bro. You need to relax. I don't know what else I can fucking do.
You literally could have gone like this. From here going boom,
this
boom.
This is my movement, okay?
Stop.
That's what I do. I can't help it. It is what it is.
I take it back. I'm scoring with fucking Dalton.
There you go.
For hitting
I would
the fucking
hope
microphone.
so. It's not my fault.
Yes, it single-handedly is your fault.
Matthew, I just can't stop moving.
My woe dude of the week.
Let's finish this podcast. I'm so done.
My woe dude of the week is the fact that people can be fucking done with a podcast and not have it over yet.
My woe dude is probably just enjoying watching Brooks's birthday.
No,
I really enjoyed that.
That's
fun.
At least that's my experience. I don't know about Matthew's. What about your David? What's your woe dude?
Why
David?
would I not enjoy
David, what's
that?
your woe dude? What's your woe dude?
I'm squaring up with Dalton's interpretation of my fucking...
What's your woe dude?
I feel like I had something before, but right now I literally just lost the new thing that I was thinking. My woe dude is that there is... The city I live in is really nice, but it also sucks at the same time. There's a restaurant in the city that we're in called that requires you to show proof of unvaccination in order to dine there.
Nice.
Unvaccination?
So if you are vaccinated, you are not allowed in there.
Nice.
Only the unvaccinated can go eat there.
Cool.
Interesting. That's a way to look at
pretty
it.
wild to me. But that I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to back. What's your stoked?
What I got stoked with? I got to go to the gym today again. And I got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while.
Nice.
And it was super fun getting to talk to a lot of them.
It's nice to see you.
Work out in like a CrossFit environment again, instead
Yeah.
of just having to scrounge my way through at the local gym.
Yeah.
So that was super dope and super fun. I loved it. It was cool.
Yeah. Cool.
And I went to Soak City. That was also cool.
Soak City's fun.
What's Soak City?
Knott's
Water
Berry
park.
Farm's like raging waters.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Matt, what got you stoked this week?
Playing Mario Golf with both of you.
That was really fun.
That is
That
it
was
is
fucking
actually
fun.
Especially how good Dalton got.
It was dumb. The first like if he didn't do as terrible on the first hole, like you did very bad on that first hole.
Dude, yeah, I was letting go of the button every time
Yeah.
I was putting, so I would just hit it like half an inch. I had to go get it
and
again.
it was just terrible because I started really. I'm like, oh, he would be beating the shit out of me if he didn't have that first hole.
Yeah.
So I'm fun. That game is very fun. I'm very happy I got it. Dalton, what got you stoked this week?
The crystals. I was just really happy to kind of just make that step.
That
I've been
sounds
thinking about
great.
it forever. So
It's got me intrigued.
Yeah,
It's got me
it's-
interested,
yeah, it's good shit. What about you, David? We were talking about
You
you.
talked about me.
Talk to
Yeah.
you.
All right.
All right, if you made it this far into the podcast, thank you so much for your time. If you're here on YouTube, thank you for watching us. Really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon in the corner so you know when we upload our new videos. And if you're listening to us, thank you for your ear. We really do appreciate it. Click the
Just one.
just one, a
Just
single
one.
one. So you're probably like only listening with like one headphone.
fucking year.
Go ahead and leave us a 5-star rating and review wherever you are listening to this. And until next week, stay safe. Until then, I'm Drumm.
I'm Drummer.
We'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.
$30 left.
30 seconds left until that thing was going to cut. Damn.